names. Okay, Dee Martin from Idaho, Ghislaine Nadeau from France, Lee Kellogg from Texas. Welcome, welcome everybody. I see people jumping in as we speak. Thank you for joining us. We're going to start in less than a minute. David Fisher, there you are. Welcome, welcome. Adrienne, welcome from Georgia. Sharon Baker from Georgia, welcome, welcome. Laura from Missouri, I love it. I love it. From around the world, right? We love Mr. Christensen from Texas. Kathy, Minnesota. Jen, I forgot. I didn't see where you're from. Uh, Doris. Oh, guys, you guys are going so bit. Clarence, I see you. Jen Casca, Florida. I love it. Thank you. It's an honor for me. Thank you, Philip. Thank you, Mark. All right. I see 7:30. Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Chris, Julian, I love it. Welcome. You guys, okay, perfect. Thank you for joining us this evening. We have an overview of Fast Start training. I'm extremely honored to be speaking with you tonight. My name is Marita UNESCO. I'm an independent member with LGB IMD, which stands for International Marketing Director. I'm very honored to be part of this company. Jason and Marta, I love it. Welcome, welcome. Sandy, Camille, I love it. Okay, and so I want to thank you all for taking the time this evening to learn more about our incredible company. Just so you know, you probably can tell I'm not a public speaker, so please don't base your opinion on what you're about to see on me. I'm just somebody who, James Ward, welcome. Margie Green, thank you, welcome, welcome. Just somebody who is very grateful for having been introduced to this company and just very thankful. Thank you all, thank you all. All right, Rob Fagan, welcome, welcome. James Ward, all right. Uh, but seriously, okay, also our technology, how amazing is this technology that you and I didn't have to dress and drive to go to the presentation, and I didn't have to fly across the ocean to go to meet with you in the United States, right? Because I'm calling in from France. We love this. It's fantastic technology. If we ever have an issue, Mr. Bisbal, welcome. If we ever have an issue with the technology or the weather on your end or on ours, no worries. Just come back to us, go out, come back to us. We'll do the same. And thank you for your grace with that if we do ever have anything. So, uh, the reason why we're here, ladies and gentlemen, is because things have not been working the way we have wanted them to work. That's what happened to me. After working for many years and successfully so, I found myself not knowing what I was going to do for money, not knowing what I was doing, right, Sharon? Not knowing what I was going to do for retirement. And I didn't see myself having to start over again from scratch. You know what I mean? And so, and today, if we look at what happens around us, there's a hi, hey, the CMOs, welcome, welcome. So good to have you here. That if we look around, many people in situations like that, downsizing and layoffs and corporate restructuring and people losing their jobs. I was just talking to a gentleman before this evening's presentation that saw a company go started with us 6 years ago. And he didn't have time to build because he was working a job that was very consuming. Now he's laid off. He doesn't have the job anymore. And now he has to start over. You guys understand? So we see people that have been working 2 and 3 jobs to supplement their retirement or to supplement their income. And that's why we're here, because we want something different. Now, I didn't even know if such a thing would exist, if such a thing could exist, let alone having somebody who would teach me how to do something different. And so many years ago, I found a gentleman, I met the gentleman who founded our GV, a gentleman named Mr. Chad Shapiro, 15 going on 16 years ago, decided to create this company because he had already had tremendous success as an entrepreneur, having his own business, starting from scratch, build multi-million-dollar businesses. Absolutely, James is a wonderful man. And then he saw that in a lot of companies, the people, the owners did not have our best interest at heart. You guys know what I'm talking about? I worked with a nonprofit. It was like that. You know, they care about their bottom line, but not necessarily about you and me. And so he was looking for a company that was, hey, Clarence, that was going to take care of the people. And he couldn't find one. So he created one. And this is what RGV is, the company that he created for us. It's unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. This man is always thinking of ways to do more for us. And if you guys could, if I could tell you, but anyway, we'll get to that. Now, so we're here for a change. Mr. Shapiro created this for us to have the opportunity to make the change. And I'm so excited that now I'm going to introduce you to one of our incredible directors, qualified for last year's cruise, qualified for next year's cruise. And he is just an amazing man. I'm going to steal his story, but I'm going to show you his picture. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay, and you can see him here with his gorgeous wife that I had the privilege to meet on the boat. And so he's going to share with us what it is that we do, what are our products, our services, how it all works. And then I'm going to come back and wrap it up for this evening. So I'm looking for him here. Okay, here we are. Okay, let me unmute this line. All right, I believe now it is. So without any further, ladies and gentlemen, RGV Director, Mr. Lee Kellogg. Thank you so much, Mr. Kellogg, for your time. Oh.
Thank you, Ms. Ionescu. Can everyone hear me? Awesome. I'm Lee Kellogg, and I'm here in Sunnyvale, Texas, which is near Dallas. A wet, rainy day. I worked for over 40 years in the architectural aluminum business, and for most of that time, I worked for a company that supplied aluminum to customers that put the aluminum on buildings. And they went through a bad period, and they had to lay off some people, and I got caught up in that. And so I was out of the job for a little bit and was looking online for some things, and nothing really looked like it would work for me. And I got another job in the same industry, this time working for the people that actually put the materials on the buildings. And then Miss Ionescu called and introduced me to RGV, and I started out as a free customer, went to a training or two, and decided to get on as a preferred customer. And then with Mr. Shapiro's training and words of advice, I decided I needed to do better than that because I wanted to get to a point where I have a residual income so that I have something for when I retire, which hopefully is sooner than later. And so driving in and out of Dallas every day is hard. So doing this, I can do from anywhere at any time. So I'm really thankful for that opportunity, and I'm hoping to do well enough in the next year to retire really quickly. So let's look at what we have here. It's Welcome to RGV, where we help businesses, nonprofits, and members to make money while helping the world. We have affiliate relationships from around the world: shopping, searching, health, personal development, and more. There's nonprofit support and services and business-to-business services that are available for coordinators and above. And like I said, it's a work from anywhere opportunity, available all for free. You can actually work your way up if you start out for free. And it's affiliate marketing, which is something that may be new to some people, but more and more it's pretty common. Used to be that companies would have to advertise on TV or in the newspapers or on radio, and they would spend lots of money and not really know that it was going to do anything for them. Whereas affiliate marketing, they loan the link to their website to allow us to have people go through there and buy things. And they only pay out a percentage on what's bought, as opposed to just having to spend a lot of money that would go away you don't know what will come in or what won't. So it's a good thing for them, and it's a good thing for us because we can benefit from the shopping. Speaking of shopping, the simple yet great idea, what if you could save time, money, and earn cash rebates and support nonprofits all by simply shopping at your favorite stores? RGV's partnered with over 1,500 different stores online like Walmart, Best Buy, Target, Home Depot, and we have powerful price comparison technology and coupon systems as well. And we do our shopping online much now and go and pick it up at the Walmart or the Target or Best Buy. And we also have Swagbucks. Swagbucks is a connection within the mall site, and they allow us to earn cash and Swagbucks by just searching the internet, watching movies, shopping at the stores like Amazon, playing games, and more. And then there's also a mobile app where you can hook it up to where you go to a restaurant and get a percentage of that as well. Swagbucks has paid out over 144 million in rewards so far, and they keep on building. Next level leadership. Awesome training for leaders and just for you personally. Mr. Chad Shapiro has really developed a great training program for everyone, and RTV members can earn up to 75% of the NLO profit from their sales on NLO memberships. But you must be a customer on membership to receive the bonuses on sales. RGV Health, we can't do anything if we aren't healthy. If you feel sick, you really don't want to be doing anything. So these health products are great, and it's another opportunity for us to get something out of it, where we get up to 35% business volume paid and special limited time promotions and large bonuses for selling retail product sets. There's supplements, vitamin supplements, and there's essential oils. Just a lot of things that people are really into now that maybe 30 years ago weren't. And I'm going to turn this back over to Ms. Sinescu so that she can tell you how it is we go about doing what we do. So thank you for the opportunity, and see you later.
Fabulous. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, James. All right. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Mr. Kellogg, fabulous. Thank you so much. We could hear you so well. Awesome. I love the energy. And how about that, right? He got laid off after what? How many years? 40 years of working with the same company. You get it? So now he's able to work it part-time on the side. 33 years. Thank you, Mr. Kellogg. And working it part-time after work when he's not, to be able to make enough money doing it part-time until he can say bye-bye to his boss. How many of us know people that would love to do that, right? And then some people that just want to be full-time, they can, and they go full blast, right? But so many people that have jobs and they have families and they go to school and they have all these other things, and they can't just be full-time, so they can start building something for themselves in the future, right? Incredible. And all of the things that we have under one umbrella, like Mr. Kellogg did such a great job at explaining, aren't they things that everybody's already doing, right? You and I and everybody else searching the internet, watching videos, shopping at Walmart and all these stores. Absolutely. Health products and leadership trainings. Are you kidding? Everything. Tools, technical tools, technological tools to build online on social media. Just unbelievable. All under one umbrella. These are things that people, hey, Godfrey, good to have you here. Things that people are already doing. So you and I don't have to convince them to go to Walmart and do some shopping. They already do that. I know Lee Kellogg and his wife, They do all of their shopping through their mall. They're always on the top shoppers. And anyway, so how do we do it? Mr. Geller said, right? We do it through building a team. I don't know about you, but I wasn't taught. Marita, when you grow up, you're going to go to school and then you're going to build a team. No, when you grow up, you're going to go to school and then you're going to go to work for somebody who built a team. How many of us were taught something like that? Go get a job, right? And exchange our hours for money, whether we work salary or wages or commission. We were in somebody else's team and we had to exchange our hours for a little bit of money. And then when the money was gone, we had to go back to work to get more money. And then we spent it again. And right, Clarence, right, James? And then we had to go back to work and there was this rut. Now, who was getting residual income from all of the people in their team? The owner of the company, yes? So you and I have been doing that perhaps for our whole life. Some of you are very young, maybe for 5 years, 10 years, some of us for decades. And now we want something different. We want what these owners do. We want that kind of income. We want the residual income. Residual income, just so you know, I didn't even know what it meant, but they explained it to me. It means money that continues coming in over and over after we stop doing the work. How many of us like that kind of income? And so the owner has that because they get a little bit from all of the people working there. That's you and me, right? Punching in, punching out. And they're on the beach, they're on vacation, they're playing golf on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays. And you and I have to go punch in and punch out, right? So we want something different, and our GV, which stands for our global vision, was created by Mr. Chad Shapiro to give us an opportunity to do something different with the greatest vehicle that we've ever seen, because these markets, you guys know what's happening in this season. How many billions people already spent on Black Friday and Cyber Monday and now in the shopping season before Christmas, right? Billions of dollars people are spending. So you and I can profit from that kind of market, ladies and gentlemen. And we can do what the owners do, which is build a team and get residual income from what are the people in our teams. And everybody gets the same opportunity to build a team so that we can get more customers, so we can get more shopping, and we can get more searching. You guys get it? All right, so how do we do it? Through referrals. We have so many people that came in through referrals. I know Philip was a referral from Adrienne, and Ghislaine Nadeau was a referral from Patrice, and Marta is a referral from her son Jason. And I just love to see these families and friends coming on board because it's beautiful. Cheryl is a referral from Rick. I love this. And then, so referrals, right? People that we know somebody who maybe shops online or maybe wants to make money on the internet. Maybe they don't want to miss out on the billions, right? And leads looking for an opportunity. Even if the people that we know don't have any referrals for us, we don't care. Why? Because on the internet, there are billions of people that are looking for an opportunity. How many of you were a lead? I know Margie was a lead. Lee Kellogg was a lead. Camille was a lead. Laura, Jen, Kathy, look at that. Clarence, you get it? And so there are billions of people and incredible people, high caliber people. So on the leads, I built 99% of my business on leads, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you, it's amazing. Social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. There are billions of people on social media. So what if we learn how to go and promote our business and find some leaders, and we can find people like John Bisbal, who I met on social media. You get it? You can understand? So I know that there's a lot of other people I know. James Ward, I believe, was from social media. Adrienne was from social media. You guys get it? So we can find unbelievable people there that could be our top leaders. Local networking, people that are in the company that came from the grocery store, working at the grocery store, and we talk to them. Working at the coffee shop, and we talk to them. You guys get it? So there's people everywhere. That's how we build a team. The idea is that, like J. Paul Getty said from Getty Oil, one of our first recorded billionaires, he said, I would rather earn 1% off of 100 people's efforts rather than 100% of our own. of my own. Now, how many of us were taught to earn from 100% of our own, right? Yeah, well, so now we have the opportunity to do the J. Paul Getty deal. So we're ready to start our own business. And what are the advantages? So many, guys. First of all, we save more and make more. Excuse my throat. Right along, Canada, welcome. From things that we're already doing, shopping, searching, all that stuff, right? Ondina, welcome. No inventory to stock. Imagine if you and I were to open a restaurant. Huh? How much inventory? No office or building leases. We would have to have a place for the restaurant or for any type of business, right? Well, here we work from our laptops, from our home, from the beach, from our phone, right, Clarence? You know, right? And then no cold calls, no salaries to pay, work from, because you see, if you and I own a restaurant, if we're the owner, we have to pay everybody on Friday. Clarence knows because he's a chef. So he knows the owner has to pay him every Friday. Then you and I here don't have to pay anybody because RGV pays everybody. We work from anywhere. We talked about it, right? How amazing is that? And no expensive insurance costs. Ladies and gentlemen, our CEO is a pastor in his church and the chairman of the board of the YMCA. And they have to pay $1 million insurance policy before they can open the doors. You and I don't have to do any of that. How many of us are thankful for that? So we're happy. Okay. So we love the opportunity. How do we get started? We have options. We can be a customer or we can be a business independent member. All right. So 59% of the people sign up as a free customer. What is a free customer? You're a free customer. That means you sign up for free. You get your own websites. You get your own mall, your swag bags, all your websites, and you get cash back for all of the shopping and the searching and all of the business volume gone through your own website. So how exciting is that, right? How many of us know people that would love to get a website for free and get cash back for everything that they do through their own website? Yeah, of course, it's a no-brainer. If you and I share a free website with everybody we know, they're going to love us forever because it's a gift that continues giving them money, you see. Christmas gift in advance. You can tell them that. Christmas gift. This is my Christmas gift in advance for you. And share it with them. And so that now they get paid for every time they do something. Then many people choose their preferred customer, which is $30 setup fee and $30 a month. Why? Because preferred customers get they get 2.5 times more money back from their own shopping and etc. done through their own website than the free. And also because a preferred customer can have their own free customers, and when their free customers shop and search and do all that, they get cash back, but the preferred customer gets a cut. It rolls up to them. You get it? So the preferred customers could have 10 customers, 20 customers, 100 customers, 500 customers, and every time these customers shop and search and do all of that, guess what? The preferred customers are getting a cut back. You get it? And that's only for the $30 and $30 a month. We love our preferred customers, ladies and gentlemen. And then you have people who want to be in business, somebody who had already been thinking, I would like to own a business. And they know they need 100,000, 200,000, let's say, to start a Subway franchise. I think it's 80,000. Maybe it's more now. And so those people, we have our most popular option, $497 one time and $30 a month for the hosting. Can you guys still hear me? All right. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's for people who want to be in business right away. How much is $497? This is not per month. This is not per week. It's not per day. It's just one time to be a premier and $30 a month to host the websites. Vanessa, welcome, welcome. And compared to buying a franchise, right? Oh, unbelievable. So that's the options. Now, as soon as we get started, and by the way, let me go back here just for just a second. From any level that we decide to get started, because the decision is individual, right? Each person will choose what level they want to get started at. We love you for it. So you can start as a free customer, as a preferred customer, or as a premier. And then you can work your way up if you want to. Okay, if you don't want to just be a free customer or preferred customer or premier, you can work your way up. And our CEO has made a special video where he explains in detail exactly what kind of production we have to do to reach the higher levels for each one of the higher levels in the company. So that's incredible. It's harder and it'll take longer, of course, right? If you already start higher, but it's open to everybody. Don't you just love the opportunity? I think we love it. And the people who referred you, they don't mind if you want to start like that, slower, because in the meantime, while you're working your way up, they collect the roll up. So they'll be happy with anything you decide to do. So as soon as you choose what you want to do, we have a plan. It's to get in the Producers Club. Again, our CEO created a video to explain everything about the Producers Club and how to get in it. That's when we have 4 teams and one qualified, at least one qualified premier. That means with a bunch of preferred customers. And when we do that in our first 30 days, ladies and gentlemen, as a free and preferred customer, we earn $750 Producers Club bonus. What? Yes, I said it. I said it. As a free or preferred customers, we can. And then as a premier or above, we earn $1,000 bonus. That means you doubled your investment. That's incredible. So that's on the table, ladies and gentlemen, and your leaders want to help you do this. Okay. So if you're going to be serious, you want to talk to them and ask them, let them know you want to do it because they're going to be helping you, and I'll tell you more about it in a second. Okay. The compensation plan is real simple. It's like in any company. How many of us agree if we own a grocery store and we don't sell any groceries, we don't get paid? If we own a real estate company and we don't sell any houses, we don't get paid. In RGV, if we own our own business and we don't have any customers shopping, products sold, people buying health products, or whatever, right? Sales, then we don't get paid. So we have to have production. And the production is all the money that comes into the company from the stores, from the website sales, from the product sales, from the memberships, whatever it is. So the money comes in and we call it BV, short for business volume. So if there's no BV, guess what? We don't make any money. If there's a little bit of BV, maybe we can make a little bit of money. and if there's a lot of BV, ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen a company that pays this much. In fact, there is no cap. There is unlimited income potential. It means you and I can build it as big as we want. How many of us see a difference between what you're hearing right now and some companies where they tell you, just sign up here, you make $1 million on the internet doing nothing because it's all automatic and the money flows from the sky on the internet. We heard it before, right? Right, Jen? Right, John? All right. So here we tell the truth, and we owe that to our CEO because that's the way he is, right? The facts. I want to work with somebody who tells the truth. So anyway, so we got it. We have to have production. Now, again, in every company, how many of us agree? The higher we are, the more money we make for the same production. Again, let's take a look at the restaurant. If you and I are the owner, we make more money than the person who is the general manager, for example, right? How many of us agree? And if we're the general manager, we make more money than the waiter, the server, they call them now, the chef, like Clarence, the person on the phone, whatever, right? All the people working there. And if we're the person, the chef and the waiter and the person on the phone, guess what? We get paid more than the customer because the customer just spends their money. In our company, they spend their money, but they get cash back, right? So we love it. In our company, it's the same. We have statuses. So the higher up we are, the more money we make for the same production. So imagine this theoretical example. It can be way bigger. It can be way smaller. Whatever the production is, it's the same proportions. So if you refer me and I sign up for free and I build my team, get my customers, get all the volume, and I do $20,000 in sales in a month, guess what? How much do you get paid? Let's take a look. Let's say you're a free customer. You get paid nothing, zero, from my production. Because why? Because the free customer gets paid on all the volume done through their own side, but they don't get referral bonuses from somebody else, right? They're a customer. So we're clear with that. But my production is helping you work your way up to the higher level. Remember, you can work your way up by production. So the next month, you could be at one of the highest levels from the production. How many of us love that, right? And your leaders will be helping you do it. All right. Let's say in this example that you started as a preferred customer. And from my production, now you made $1,000. That's a big jump, ladies and gentlemen. You started at 30 and now you made 1,000 for that amount of production. Are you kidding me? Only because you're at a higher level. Same production, right? If you're a premier, you made $3,000 from that production. If you're a coordinator, you made $9,000 and manager 10,000. Now, how many of you want to be a coordinator and a manager like yesterday? I'm raising both my hands, right? So, of course, right? Everybody wants to be at that level. And we can get there by production and we can get there in different ways. Let me show you. Now, how many of us, we have many people here, I know it, that want to go faster. Yeah, of course. Huh? And so we want to get what is called fast start bonuses. Fast start bonuses will be faster. Why? Because it will take some time to build a team and to have enough customers and enough shopping and enough sales to be able to have 20,000 business volume in this theoretical example, right? So the fast start bonuses can get paid right away the following month as long as we're at the level before the month starts. So right now we're in the beginning of the month. People can start with the premier and uh, and then apply for a scholarship. Well, I'm going to tell you in just a minute. If we become a coordinator before the month starts, then in the following month we can start earning up to $5,000 a month in fast start bonuses. I don't know about you, but I like the sound of fast start bonuses. Okay, all right. Now, if we're a manager before the month starts, we can start earning the following month up to $7,000 in fast start bonuses, right? And then if we're a director before the month starts, we have a full month right now for people to go director like crazy, like Lee Kellogg and John Cummings and so many others on Brad. Okay, and then you have so 25 up to $25,000 in fast start bonuses per month, people, and then up to $50,000 if we're an executive or an IMD before the beginning of the month. So amazing, right? Never seen a company that pays that much. So wherever you get started, it's up to you. Now the company has scholarships for people who want to go faster. We love this. Again, I've never seen a company that does it. We're going to start with the biggest one, and then we go down to the lowest one, and then we go so and so. The biggest one is called the entrepreneur package. Not for everybody, it's for people with an entrepreneurial spirit. Like I was telling you before, if somebody would buy a restaurant, buy a franchise, things like that, then we have an entrepreneur package. We have people that have done this in their first day. They looked at the company in the morning, in the afternoon, they had a premier and entrepreneur package. What does it give you? It gives you 2,000 bulk leads or the equivalent. Those are lists of people you can be calling. Remember, like we talked about it, Margie, Camille, Lee Kellogg, all these people. They give us 40,000. They waive. They don't give us. They waive $40,000 in sales. That is what it takes to become a manager, done in a month, and they make us a manager for 6 months. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. No qualifications. We love this. This is amazing. Without having to do the work, right? Boom, you're a manager. And then they give us 6 months of the NLF, VIP, and the advanced RGB trainings with 5 guest tickets. That's over $7,000 value. They give us a $300 rebate paid this week when you get the entrepreneur package. They give us, they accept half partial payments, and that qualifies you to get the leads. And they also allow us to restructure weekly for 4 weeks. And I'm going to explain that in just a minute. Now, they also give us this, the cruise, right? Remember I was telling you, Mr. Kellogg qualified for the next year's cruise, qualified for last year's cruise. Okay. This is amazing. It's included in your entrepreneur package. Why is this so incredible? Every company has an annual convention where people fly all around the country and around the world to meet with the CEO and with everybody, right? And so it's an unbelievable opportunity to shake hands, to hang out together, because the internet is lovely. How many of us love the convenience, right? We talked about it. But the personal contact is irreplaceable, right? We build friendships that will last for lifetimes. And the vacation, of course, is so much fun. I mean, incredible fun. Besides all that, here comes the serious big time stuff. There's training on that boat that people pay up to 12, 13, $15,000. And it's included, of course, from people who have done millions, like our founder and CEO, and the opportunity to actually shake hands and spend personal time with the founder of this company. A gentleman, I'll tell you more about him in a minute, a gentleman who's built multi-million-dollar businesses for almost 25 years, almost a quarter of a century. That makes him sound so old and he's so young. You guys get it? What happens when we meet this man, something falls into place, you know. One thing is to meet on the internet, another thing is when you see the man. You look in his eyes, you see his integrity, you see his love for people, and you'll know where he's going. Somebody like me, I said, I'm hanging on to his coattails. I'm not letting go. I'm going where he's going. You guys get it? All right. So here we go. List of people who went on the last cruise we're together of the people who were qualified for this cruise, and that's the entrepreneur package. Now, do we have some people that want to go slow? Yeah, always. $30 preferred customer. Even at that level, we get the possibility to get a scholarship. What do we get? One advanced basic training, 1 month of free mentorship of the mentorship training, which they'll give it to us for free, with the NLL basic coffee calls. It locks your spot in the straight line customer revenue system. Some of you have people in your profit sharing and you haven't locked your spot yet and you risk losing that. And when you lock it, then it continues growing as the company grows, which is incredible around the world. And a private mentorship program campaign, access to the NLL toolbox for only 97 cents per month. This is an unbelievable opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, for somebody who is just kind of putting their foot on the door, right? Jumping, putting one foot in the water, okay? And then we have the most popular option for people who want to start as a business owner, the Premier, $497 one time and $30 a month. And this one, look at this. They waive $20,000 in sales, which is what it takes to become a coordinator, and they make us a coordinator for 6 months. Coordinator for 6 months. That's where the fast start bonuses start. Remember? Yes, that's right, Adrian. And then we have access to all of the RGV replicated websites. We get the NLL VIP and the RGV advanced trainings for 2 months, plus 5 guest tickets. That's over $2,000. So let me just tell you about this. There is a training coming up this Saturday. I'm going to tell you about it in just a minute. There's a training, an NLL VIP advanced training, the last one of the year. That is included in your Premier Scholarship, ladies and gentlemen. The gentleman who is going to be training there is the founder of our company and the founder of NLL, Mr. Chad Shapiro. Why is this so gigantic? Because this gentleman has been building multi-million-dollar businesses and doing millions in business for, like I said, almost 2.5 decades. He's helped people make millions. And he founded RGV, and he's now helping people, looking for the people that want to do what he did. And when he trains from his experience, not from something that he read in a book, but from what he's done. How many of you think that we need to be at any opportunity that our CEO is training, we need to be there? So that's included in your Premier Scholarship, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you more in about a second. Then we have, it gives us for a limited time the opportunity to have 1 month of the coaching, private coaching through emails and recordings with this man, Mr. Chad Shapiro. Can you imagine having private coaching with somebody who's done millions? That costs tens of thousands of dollars. But it's included in your Premier membership, ladies and gentlemen, for 4 weeks, Monday through Friday. And you can respond, you'll be replying to him, you'll be asking questions, you'll be participating. I mean, it's amazing. And then they give you 400 bulk leads. That's people looking or equivalent. And they let you have 2 guest tickets each for the basic NLL and the RGV mentorship. So all of that for the Premier. So as soon as we're done, your leaders are going to call you and you're going to let them know which one of these options you want to get started with. And they will help you do that and fill out the scholarship so that you can get these incredible promotion. Now, none of that matters, ladies and gentlemen, because if you and I, we can sign in with the biggest package, but if we don't know what we're doing, it's not going to matter, right? People can be spending billions of dollars on online shopping this month, right now. If you and I don't know what we're doing, we're not going to benefit. And so sometimes people think that because starting in a business online, it just means that we put our name there or maybe our money in there or for free, whatever. And now all of a sudden we're just going to make money just because we're in. No, it's a new career. If you and I were an incredible doctor, but then we wanted to show up in court to defend somebody without going to law school, how crazy, right? That we would go to jail, of course, right? We couldn't even get through the door. So this is a new career, and we have training. The company has a proven system, so they train us exactly what to do. Monday, weekly, we have weekly, Monday through Saturday, we have different trainings. Weekly overview, fast start trainings like tonight, featured partners trainings like that on Tuesdays, leadership package calls, email trainings, advanced trainings, nonprofit trainings. What is this? Coordinators and managers and above trainings. I can't even read. Saturday trainings, RGV coaching site available 24/7, and mentorship training, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow morning, we have a mentorship training with the president of the company on how to get started. And so the opportunity, if you're excited about this, you want to know how to get started, well, guess what? Mr. Marwan Powell, Mr. Shapiro's right-hand man who's been building this company since the beginning, is going to be training on how we get started. Unbelievable opportunity. And he's going to be talking about Saturday as well. Now, the question here is this: who are we learning from? Who's our coach? How many of us agree that we want to learn from somebody who's already climbed the mountain? If we're going to climb the mountain, do we want to learn from somebody who's already climbed the mountain? Yeah. So somebody like CEO Chad Shapiro, right? Okay. And that's why this Saturday is so important. There is a registration, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to tell you just a little bit more in just a second. We're about to wrap it up. But the opportunity to be learning for an hour and a half from Mr. Chad Shapiro, that's what helps somebody who's serious, who's not afraid to work, who sees an opportunity, but who doesn't want to be, hoping that we get lucky and hoping that we make money. But very simply put, we have the vehicle, we have the markets, and we have a proven system. And then we have a coach that has done millions who wants to teach us how to do the millions. Get it? So that's what happens this Saturday. So whatever you have going, unless you're getting married or having a baby, you want to be there. So your leaders will show you how to get registered, or if you're getting the Premier Scholarship, you get that included in there. Or if you're in the leaders package, of course, that's included in there. So the schedule, we have Mr. Marwan Powell tomorrow, and then on Saturday, Mr. Chad Shapiro. I know Mr. Powell is going to be there. I know Mr. John Bisbal is going to be there. It's going to be amazing. Now, there's just a promotion. Anybody who does $2,000 by Sunday midnight, I know some of you are qualified and you're running for it. And so we are able to attain director status for not $100,000 in sales like it normally takes, but for only $20,000. So we build a team, and we could have 20 people doing 1,000 in sales. Guess what? That's your 20,000. And the only qualification is to have $2,000 by the end of the month. Normally, we'd have to do $100,000 in a month. You get it? So this is very exciting. And I know some of you are not going to want to miss out on that. Now, we have something very special in our company, which is called the stacking. Now, before the stacking, let me show you about manager. Why would somebody want to be a manager? Besides the fact that you earn more than the coordinators, the fact is that you have the possibility to receive the roll-up from all of the affiliates that are not under another manager to infinity from all of the BVs. And also, you get paid on all of the qualified packages from your coordinators, their coordinators, and so on and on and on. Are you kidding me? So managers, if they're at the same level, they wouldn't. But if you're a manager and you have one coordinator in your team, whatever they do, that you are able to get paid as well. You get it? That's incredible. So the stacking means that your leaders, people like Mark Christensen, John Baseball, Ghislaine Nadeau, Don Brad, Lee Kellogg, all these, and too many to mention, right? But your leaders are bringing people in on the company, sometimes every single day. And guess what? They're looking to see who is going to go on top and who's going to go underneath those teams. Right now, myself and all these leaders were putting the teams together that we're building in December that are going to start 2019 with a bang. So this is the time to get in, not January the 2nd. This is the time to get in if you're ready to build something and to have your leaders helping you build with the stacking, because your leaders are contemplating now, okay, who's the most serious, who's the most committed, they go on top, and then the other people go underneath. Get it? So when we finish, you go talk to your leaders and you tell them what it is that you're planning to do. And I tell you, the momentum from December, when we have a training like this Saturday with Mr. Chad Shapiro, NLL VIP advanced training, the last one of the year. You don't want to miss it because this is the last one of the year. And we have the shopping season where people are spending billions of dollars on online shopping and searching. This month alone. So this is the time to decide what you're going to do, because in January, boom, it's like, when the race starts and the gun goes off, and then the horses or the people just go, and it'll be too late, right? Because it'll be too fast to jump on. And there'll be people, of course, that are going to start in January, but they could be in your team because you already placed yourself with them. Your leaders send a form on Tuesdays, and they ask the company, I would like to put somebody under Adrian or Margie or Camille, and they have to justify why. Because this person is really serious. Keep typing. Your comments are great. Thank you. Sometimes that happens if there is a child in the room or something. All right. So your leaders have to justify, and the company needs to approve it. So we have to deserve the stacking. We have to earn it. It's not because we want some stacking or we need some stacking. We have to earn it. And CEO Chad Shapiro has made a video where he explains how exactly what it means to earn it, what we need to do. So we're all fighting, growing forward, because we all want to be earning and deserving of the stacking. So if the company approves, you could get somebody in your team by next week. Are you kidding me? All right. If you're very serious, they'll be building with you in December and in 2019. So that's what's at stake now. And ladies and gentlemen, the main goal of our company is to raise $1 billion for nonprofit organizations. We love this goal. One of our partners has already raised over $100 million for different causes. So if you decide to be a coordinator or above, this program will be for you. And before we go anywhere, I have something incredible to show you to wrap it up. So give me a couple of seconds. I have to find it. Remember, I was telling you about the background of the founder of this company? He started when he was 23 years old. This is many, many years ago in a different company, way before RGV was even a project. You guys remember what I was telling you? Was new, like many of you are here today in the room. He had never built a business. He had business degrees. He went to college everywhere in London and all over the place. I mean, incredibly sharp man, but he had no experience owning a business. And guess what? He started paying attention to people who had done millions, and he started taking notes and studying and applying what these people were doing. And then he went to work, and in his first 12 months, he built a $1 million business. In his first 12 months in business, starting from scratch, no experience, built $1 million business. He became the #1 person of volume producer in a company that had over 100,000 members, ladies and gentlemen. Company was growing faster than Microsoft at the time. So what I'm going to show you is the day when he went to this big convention, like the ones we have on the cruise, but in that one, there were like 18,000 people. And he walked on stage in front of the 18,000 people to receive the #1 person of volume producer award. You guys ready?
Now you know what time it is.
Here we go.
It's time to find out who that #1 winner is. rank #1. We look at #1 and say they deserve something special. And we believe they do. And what's in store for the #1 top group managed sales volume winner, you might ask? This.
Equinox would like to congratulate you on winning first in manager group sales volume for 1996. We're sending you and a guest on an all-expense-paid trip to the beautiful islands of Fiji. You'll be staying at the spectacular Sheraton Royal Dinar Resort, a luxurious 5-star hotel. Spend your days in Fiji relaxing on the white beaches or snorkeling among some of the most colorful coral reefs in the world. Tennis, golf, sailing, and game fishing are also some of the activities you can enjoy. Spend your nights enjoying tropical fruits and feasts and the friendly hospitality of the Fijians and fall asleep to the sounds of the ocean. We hope you enjoy this island paradise and thank you for all your hard work.
Here, Chad Shapiro.
Enjoy this island paradise and thank you for all your hard work.
Now, if any of you ever thought that we rigged contest, you know for a fact I'd have made Howie #1 and had him take me, so it didn't work out that way. Who gets to go to Fiji? Our #1. Outproduced everybody for an entire year. Chad Shapiro.
This is hard to believe. I just want to thank everybody, especially Mr. Gould, obviously, for putting together this incredible company. And definitely an incredible sales team that obviously helped me get here, and incredible friends that I've met in this company. And thanks so much to leadership for being able to train myself and everybody at Advanced Marketing Seminars. And it's a dream come true to be here, and I thank all of you guys.
Okay, you guys get it? That's all I have to say about that. So Saturday, tomorrow morning, Mr. Marwan Powell, the president of the company, to get the foundations. How do we get started? How we get done? Well, how do we do this? And then Mr. Chad Shapiro will show us levels that you and I haven't even, that have only dreamt about. So the man has been changing lives for 2.5 decades, and I am just so honored that we get a chance to hear from him. I want to thank Mr. Kellogg for an incredible job, and all of you, ladies and gentlemen, for your incredible participation and your time tonight. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. This presentation is officially over. Please go back to the person who invited you. Let them know where you want to get started and get your scholarships. See you guys in the morning.